up. You don't want to stab into it. Now you just took your footer out and your whole damn wall's coming down. The other thing to look for too is if I have a guy down there and he hits that rebar, that vibration could actually make my wall fall down. So you don't want to smash the rebar, okay? With the stress cracks or fractures, we're coming up to the top and we're bringing it all the way down, almost like lightning bolts in a way. So it just creates that fracture or that stress. And then the same thing, we're gonna cut these out. All right, guys. So we have 27 yards that we have, but we're gonna order another truck. But right now we have about 4 feet. You want to say? No, maybe 3. 3 feet. So we got to go up a couple more feet, and that's what's going to happen with this next truck. We got a pump line going all the way through, but right now we're just getting it stacked up. Then we'll come along and clean up, and then we'll start stamping it and then carving it. So I'll keep you posted. All right, so we got the stamping done. We're bringing it all the way down. The boys are working down the wall on the assembly line. Now what I'm starting to do is I'm just scratching some lines, and some guys are gonna follow behind me and just create that depth so it looks like an actual fractured stone, not just a scratch mark. We don't want Wolverine claws going down the wall. Just make it subtle, okay? Hey guys, it's Tony. We are in Florida, Pensacola. We are doing a water feature in the back of this yard, small area, but it's probably going to be about 6 feet high in like the middle area. 3 sheer descents, and it's going to be like a U shape. So we're going to go off to the right side of the pool, come to the center stone where the drop is, and then wrap around to the other side of the pool. So I'll bring you back there and show you. your electrical once your walls are pretty much established, and then keep the tops off. We're doing a little different, so I have him inside, feeding me wire, tying it off. This is where our light will be, facing downward, and like I said, don't have it facing upward where it's shooting you in the face while you're walking by, like Dan here. So, that's pretty much our procedure now. We get the wire run all the way down, so we're gonna feed it all the way through. All right, guys, so now that we have our loops hanging out of the areas that I'm gonna put lights, we got the Hampton Bay. They're just Lowe's LED, so they last a long time. I'm gonna connect them. Nice sharp bites too. These are the best ones. Because when I puncture through the wire, it snaps all the way through, and I know those two conductors in there are gonna connect. Better than the ones I had last time where you had to screw, make sure it went through, bring it back, screw it in. These just lock right in. Sharp bites are the best ones to get. So, what my thought is, and this is great for any salesperson or installer, these houses across the way are gonna see this structure, and then you're probably getting a job from them if this comes out gorgeous, which it will. But your lighting is key. So now you're gonna illuminate these rocks back here so they can see how it looks at nighttime, which is going to be a huge selling point. Because if you look over there, they have a little water feature across the way, and that guy had the same product. Now when they see this one, and the guy had the same style water feature, and they see this thing built, they'll probably end up buying a water feature on that side too, because they want to keep up with the Jones. Is that how you say it? So that's it for now. Got my first light connected. Again, I don't want this thing shining this way where you're walking down here and you're getting it right in the face. So angle it downward, and you're going to cascade that light coming down this way. And I'm going to do the same this side, doing it also down this way. So I'm going to create that highlighting on this back wall. 2 lights works good. This little wedge right here, that light will catch this corner. So when this one comes over, it's just going to stop here pretty much. You're not going further on that. So, but I don't want the light. I don't want this to be dark and that to be lit. I want the whole thing to have some kind of illumination. So that's the good thing about leaving all these holes, or some holes. You can mud most of these panels, but where you can kind of vision where you're going to put a light in, you want to leave those holes open so you're not breaking through and having to do all that stuff. Just leave some pockets that you can place one of these lights in. We have our boulder over there pretty much done up. The falls are right in the middle. We didn't close that off yet. Mudding is next. We did our big boulder up there to give it the separation, not just a flat roof all the way around. Dropped it down in the middle so you can actually see through to the water area that side. The 6-foot area is going to be up there. We're not going up to that 2x4 that's the highest.